Buenos dias. We are here at day 2 of our stay in Putis. We just survived a brutally cold night, probably one of the coldest nights I've ever experienced here in the Peruvian Andes. What you're seeing is basically what I wore to sleep last night on top of anything that I could cover myself with. FF though has been here for the last 2 weeks, and so it really shows, what they've had to go through to do the work that we're doing. So today is going to be a bit of a tough day for all of us, but we're going to keep plugging away, and I will check back in about an hour.
Short update from day 2 of my stay in Putis. EPAF believes that they need probably a day and a half to finish exhuming the bodies from the grave. At this point, one of the exciting things that EPAF is trying to do is recreate exactly what happened, or have a better understanding of how these people were killed. At this point, EPAF in the grave has found shell casings that they are able to use to date the disappearances to 1984, because actually the casings say 1984, and they are from the Peruvian military. At this point, they are also trying to look outside of the grave for any additional casings to help them understand what exactly the state did. Did they kill them in the grave or outside the grave? And this helps in terms of better understanding exactly what happened here. These evidence flags show different ammunition and shell casings that have been found just about 10 meters from the grave site. Kosiewicz, the director, is using a metal detector to try to find more of the shell casings, and again, which gives a better picture of exactly what happened here in Putis. These are a group of family members who have come to the grave to see the grave and are being led by a guide.
Pero este joven se ha metido, sal de ahí. Eso, ya. Mucha cosa, sal de ahí. Sí, aquí más.
Punta pikaho na tiya chay beach mama. Hindi pa chapka ko na Hawaii ko na ko. Tipo ya.
Well, we're at the end of day 2 in Putis, and to tell you the truth, it's been a really emotional day. The highlight was definitely when the families came. We had about 30 people come to the actual gravesite, and these were basically people who had suspected that some of their family members had been killed in the site. And so they came and grieved and shared their stories with us. We were able to interview a few of the people there who really were affected in a very emotional way by what had happened. And for me, I think one of the most important contrasts I saw was this, the utter grief that a lot of these people felt when they were at the gravesite and they saw actually, sometimes some of them thought they saw, a piece of clothing that reminded them of someone they knew. And so you could feel that grief when they came. But then afterwards, when they realized that they were still a community and they were really close-knit, and they realized what EPAF was trying to do and the progress that was being made, I think they realized that instead of their relatives now being in a grave and forgotten about, they were brought back to life in some surreal way. And for me, it was really hard to process it all, but sort of seeing those contrasts of realizing that these events were really tragic, but at the same time, what EPAF is doing here is so crucial because these families have been waiting for so long to actually see their family members brought back and to actually be able to basically share something with their community again. So it definitely, a really emotional day. But tomorrow we should they should finish work on the first grave, and then we'll move on. But a great day. I think we learned a lot, and we'll go from here.